Hey everyone, Max here with a topic that is hot on the shelves right now, and it is the latest multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty Ghosts. If you guys have been following me for a while, I've made Call of Duty videos for quite a long time, just a little bit less as long as fighting game videos, and I do enjoy me some Call of Duty. However, I did get extremely burned out with Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for the most part. I don't want to go into too much detail with that because I want to talk about the things that have been revealed with the latest Call of Duty trailer that some people might be missing, and some stuff that you can pay attention to with all of this crazy stuff that was revealed from the latest installment of Infinity Ward's newly updated Call of Duty. Now, one of the big things you're going to notice throughout looking at this footage is that a lot of the things are very similar to Modern Warfare 3. This makes sense, albeit they are taking a couple of steps from Treyarch as far as Black Ops 2. They have certain things that were very similar to how kill streaks worked back in MW3, like assault kill streaks, support kill streaks, and specialist. These have all been seen throughout all the match footage that they've released so far today at the multiplayer reveal, and they have also gone on record saying that they're reducing the air-based kill streaks a bit, and they're more going for like ground deployable kill streaks. That was very much a thing that was done in Black Ops 2 as well, so we'll see how much that affects things in the long run. What's nice is that Juggernauts are coming back. I love Juggernauts in Modern Warfare 3. It's one of the most fun things. However, they were terrible. They were not good at all, and this was not worth like the 14 or 15 kills it needed to get that far. What they did this time is made their activation immediate. Like, you get over a Juggernaut box, it pops on you immediately, and you get a minigun, the death machine from Black Ops 2. Thank God. So you know, having a big effective weapon behind you. So there's another thing that has interests me a lot, is that UAVs are no longer a drone in the air. They're actually ground-based now, so you have to find them. So that seems a little crazy. I don't know if they're going to be like on walls or something like that, if they're going to be obvious, but there are some pieces of footage throughout this the gameplay that actually shows the guy shooting these things that explode every once in a while. There's a good chance that that could be a UAV. Oh, and there is no death streaks whatsoever. Hallelujah, they are learning. As far as create a class goes, over 30 new weapons have been discovered, and there's an 8-point system similar to the Pick 10 from previous Call of Duties. However, items have different values, and perks may be worth more than 1 point, so that would make sense as far as a balancing issue. There's a ton of new game types, and they're talking about this squad thing, which allows you to like lead an AI team. This is very much bots. For you guys that like those bot modes where you can just play by yourself and you don't have to deal with the multiplayer competitive environment of asshole kids online, you can just play with bots in a huge different variety of modes, it looks like. This is pretty cool, especially for you guys, albeit I have very little interest in playing bots at all. But there is huge expansions to clan versus clan playlists, things where like your regular kills actually contribute towards your clan. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can get an online warrior clan going of some kind. That could be a lot of fun. But there is a bunch of support for esports. The bot thing is definitely still being fleshed out, and there is a ton of new game types that are very similar to things like Kill Confirmed and some other like different variants of Team Deathmatch called Cranked and stuff like that. So they're trying to expand things a little bit. Now, one thing you'll also notice from a lot of the footage is that this destructible environment thing keeps coming up a lot. Like, it seems to be everywhere, like things falling on stuff, dudes crashing everywhere. So they're definitely trying to do something different with how the maps feel. Some of the more significant changes are that, you can finally customize your character in I'm just calling it Modern Warfare 4. I'm going to do that from now on. In Call of Duty Ghosts, you can now have like over 20,000 different combinations of how you can customize your character. There are 10 different soldiers attached to each type of class, so whether you have the assault class, the SMG, you have 10 different variations, and then you can switch up those variations to different like character model things where, you get different things for like season pass access and different things you get for accomplishing certain type of challenges in the game and stuff like that. I've been looking forward to character customization since, like, I swear to God, Modern Warfare 2, so I'm glad that this is finally rearing its head in a Call of Duty game. Finally! The other crazy thing is that, yep, the attack dog is a kill streak. I'm not that unsurprised about this. Like, it was really like I expected it, considering the dog was a huge part of the single player, and dogs have been in all the Treyarch games since, so I'm not surprised. We'll see how effective it is in the long run, but it is one of those kill streaks that's probably higher up and is used on the ground. And oh my god, female character models will finally be in multiplayer. Makes sense to me. That just seems like a lot more variety and different things I could look at besides dude butt around every corner. So I'm looking forward to Call of Duty Ghosts. However, there is things to be a little bit worried about. Some of the players that were playing the game at this event were talking about how the maps don't feel very Call of Duty-ish, and this is where my kind of like my worries about the game come in. I am excited for Call of Duty Ghosts, and this entire year I want to play it. but I haven't been hyped. Like, it's kind of just passed by me, and I'm like, Call of Duty again. If they don't fix the netcode, I don't care. That's a big part of me. And my other big issue is in Modern Warfare 3, a lot of the game was pretty good, but the maps were terrible. Like, there was the worst maps in a Call of Duty since post Call of Duty 4. Like, there was no very memorable maps, and they were not fun, and they were organized very weird. And like I was saying, some of the guys that have played the game have said the maps don't feel like Call of Duty maps. So this has me very worried because it's the same guys that took away the Call of Duty feeling maps in Modern Warfare 3. I'm a bit concerned there. The other thing I'm also pretty concerned about is that they have not talked about the netcode. They have not talked about increasing the functionality, the matchmaking, and the way that players connect to each other in this new Call of Duty. And that's the most important thing, because the matchmaking process and the issue of player connectivity, aka the netcode, the lag, whatever you want to call it, was a very big issue for me personally in Black Ops 2, and it was already an issue in Modern Warfare 3. They did attack the issue in Modern Warfare 3. They admitted that it was a problem, and they tried fixing it, and over time, MW3 felt pretty freaking good. But in Black Ops 2, they almost refused to acknowledge it, and they said the game was totally fine, which is why I stopped playing. I think Black Ops 2 might be the first Call of Duty since, like, COD 4. That's when I pretty much started playing, was COD 4. I played that one the least out of all of them. Like, I might have put only 6 or 7 days playtime into it. I did hit 10th Prestige. I was very happy about that. But I didn't find myself having very much fun with Black Ops 2. And I've even recently tried going back into it to see how it is, update the game for like 15 minutes to see all the new adjustments and changes, and you get in and it feels the exact freaking same. There's just something very weird about the Black Ops 2 engine that is just not enjoyable. I think it's really the connectivity between the players. So let me know what you guys think about this below. I am very excited to see what the game can do as far as connectivity between players, and I think that Infinity Ward and Activision need to come out about this, because it was the most vocal subject of issue with the previous Call of Duty series, or the previous games in the Call of Duty series. Please, guys, let us know. We want to know that this game will run amazing online. Just fill our head with information and jargon, because at this point it was the thing that made a lot of guys like myself really disinterested in Call of Duty, because you took out a huge skill factor of playing the game online, and it was a huge host problem where you don't know who's the host or who's on the bad end of the connection, who's on the good end of the connection, and it was terrible. It's just not fun, and it's very much more enjoyable if you go back and you play older Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, and they still feel freaking great, man. So I would like to see an adjustment made to this. I can't wait. I only hope that with the next generation consoles like Xbox One and PlayStation 4 that we can see some big changes like this. I do think that with these new systems, that if whatever version I'm going to be playing is going to be the one that has better online. And Xbox One has already been saying some things about like dedicated servers, and I don't know if this new Call of Duty is going to be host-based matchmaking still. This probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you guys, but for me and some Call of Duty vets, it does. That's important. We need to know this stuff. I need to know which Call of Duty is going to run the best. So between the PlayStation 4 version and the Xbox One version, I am holding off my reservation right now because I want to find out which one will perform the best online. Let me know what you guys think about the latest Call of Duty. I will try to get back into this game as soon as the new one comes out, and we'll see how long it holds my attention. That's pretty much what I'm going to hold it to right now. I'm not going to vouch that I'm going to do Call of Duty coverage forever. I'm going to vouch that I'm going to play the game as much as I enjoy it. And Black Ops 2, I only enjoyed until about January or so of this year. So thank you folks very much for watching. Stay tuned, as I'll be back with more information as Call of Duty Ghosts release more about the multiplayer. That's what I'm mostly interested in. You're not going to see very many single player trailers from me here. And I'll maybe do some breakdowns of certain elements as they become available or publicly known. Take care, everyone. My name is Max, signing out.